So I started building a gatehouse, but then I decided why not turn it into a video. So I already have a small tower in on the right. It's on this path that is kind of one way in, one way out, and towards the end there's a Gothic castle. So I wanted to use the same design choices with tough and deep slate roof. So I had the one tower in on the right, and then I wanted to build a bigger one on the left, and then maybe like a guardhouse or something. So I'm going to do that, and we'll check back in. So I was able to get the towers in. Obviously the smaller one is a 2x2 and the bigger one is a 3x3. The 2x2 roof was kind of hard to do. I'll expand the 3x3 here a little bit taller, just wanted to get the fences and the bars on there. The 2x2 was a little tricky because it wasn't a central point, it was 4 blocks, so I kind of did a 2 pivot design. And then I think I'll make the a little bit taller for the bigger one, but I'm really happy with the ratio between these two. It's exactly what I had in my head. So I'll work on the guardhouse next. Yeah, and I'll get back to you when that is kind of complete, or at least the rough shape. So this is the guardhouse I came up with. It's pretty small here just on the side, but I like how it goes right up to the cliff wall, so you can't get around it. Yeah, not super big, but I think the composition of these 3 structures together balances out pretty nicely. It's the right color I was looking for, it's the right size I was looking for, especially from the path. When you're coming up that steep little ledge there, it looks pretty intimidating, but the overall size isn't that big and it doesn't dominate ahead of the cliff. It still looks proportional. So we gotta get all the details in now, but I'm pretty happy with it so far. So I've got in a base level of detailing. It actually was less than I was expecting. There's a little bit of detail here on the actual tower, and all of the windows are made from gates and trapdoors, sort of just as covering to keep the weathering off of them. This detail is made with wall, if you didn't know. Kind of just sets it back like a half a block. It looks nice. Chimney there on the left, and then windows on the top of the main tower. The small tower doesn't really have anything. There's only 2 blocks to work with. It wasn't a ton, and I didn't really feel like I needed a lot. So overall, that's how it's looking. And then back from the path down here, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I mean, check for coming out of the vineyard because this is the main path to get here. Kind of blocked by the arch, but yeah, no, I think it's pretty good. I like the 2 peaks with the one being taller. I'll do a quick interior as well, and at some point, not today, but I'll do the greenery around it. Right now it's all moss, but it'll make it find life in the future, so it blends in better. So I got the interior in here. It's just 4 beds, a little kitchen, some posters, paintings, banners, but it does the job pretty simple. Coming up from the base here, it looks intimidating, which is what I was going for, without actually being too large, as we can see when we're coming in the other direction. It doesn't dominate the landscape behind it or anything, so that turned out really well. Overall, it's just something to look at on the pathways throughout my world, kind of adding in some nice sightlines there, and it does that job well. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.